To log into the ICB portal, you need a username and password. Once you've logged in, you'll see a home screen with information about the ICB portal and then a list of menus that enable you to go to the particular function. If we click on the News menu, it gets us to a set of pre-configured public RSS news feeds. So for example, if we want to find the latest office information for Australian Taxation Office, click on that and it links us to a whole list, and then if we want we can click on that and actually open up the full assessment. If we click on information, it leads us to information that's been published by the ICB specifically for their members. And if we want to find out more about a particular article, we can click on it and it gets us to more detail about that article. If we click on forms and checklists, these are the standard forms and checklists that you can enter data into. So let's choose My Checklists, and it brings us to a page which enables us to enter information about our particular checklist. We can select a checklist that we want. In this case I'll just use a simple sample checklist, and this might be applying to the client name Acme. Click Next, and it asks us if we want to use the template as is or edit it before using. We'll just use it as is, and now you can see we have a sort of standard checklist template. We can put information about it, and then we can click information, yes, yes, no, sample comment, and click Next. If we can add a custom document template to that, or we can then elect to send the information to an account. And then when we've completed it, it takes us back to that checklist. To see how we can create our own checklist, we click on Templates, and supposing we want to customize My Checklist, we can enter a name for an existing or a new one. So in this case here I'll click Sample, and you can see immediately it indicates that we can use a sample one. Click here and you can see this is the name department. We might want to add another field in, and we can also add or enter different checklist items. And then when we're happy with that, we just click Next, and then that then becomes the new checklist under Sample. Clients leads us to information about clients. If we want to find out about that client, we can just click on their particular information. Or if we want to add a new client, we can just click Add or Edit, and this enables us to create a new client, add or edit an existing name. So in this particular case, we can edit the data for philology, and that's information you see here. Click on Calendar. It takes us to a calendar of events, the public calendar for ICB, and we can find out more information about a particular element and then copy it to your existing calendars. To-do list takes us to an element of to-do lists. We can see what the current to-do list is. We can edit a particular element on that to-do list, change the priority, for example, to make it a high priority, save those changes, and we can also sort by each of the priorities and categories and dates. These tasks can then be synchronized with the iPhone. Click on the training, and it takes us to information on training resources, including a demo of how to use the ICB Pro, and if you click on that you can see that it will actually play that demo file once it's downloaded and take you through that particular. We can also go to links to other resources, so for example the mobile site for Xero, and you'll see that how that would come up. Obviously it looks a little bit better once you're running on an iPhone. Maps will take you to Google type maps, again very similar to what you'd see on the ICB iPro iPhone application, and Help takes you to a help page where you can download more resources about the particular things you're looking at. Click on Logout to log out.